What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back with another video on the channel, and today we are continuing the highest rated pizza place. It was a bit of a change up, but I had to do this. Let me explain to you what just happened when I did this. Now, first of all, let me tell you where we're going. It's a place called Mario's Pizza and Pasta. It is located in Brook, New Jersey, and I checked the new app, the Slice app. If you're not familiar with it, it is a app exclusively for local pizza places, so I wanted to check this one out. Now, on this app, it has a 4.9 star rating out of 929 ratings. That's very, very good. Now, the reason that I wanted to do this is because it's not your traditional type of pizza place. Now, check this out. I was watching a Netflix documentary. It's called Street Food, and they did one in Latin America, and they did one specifically in Argentina where they had this pizza that looked really, really good. And I was talking to a few people about it, and they're like, you know, there's a place around here that does that. So I'm like, bet. All right, let's do this. So that is why we are here. Mario's Pizza and Pasta, particularly, it has a lot of Latin dishes that most pizza places don't carry. This in the middle is no exception. Now, let me just give you what this is. This, I might butcher this. I have watched this, but it's been a while. It's called Fugazza Pizza, and I believe they got that from focaccia, which, because a lot of Argentinians actually have Italian descent. Their names and some of the culture has a mix of Italian heritage in it, which is really cool. So this pizza is done, let me just tell you what it is. And this is coming straight from the actual definition. So it's a common type of Argentinian pizza originating in Buenos Aires that consists of a thick pizza crust topped with onions and cheese, sometimes olives. In this case, it doesn't have olives. It's derived from a combination of Neapolitan pizza and Italian focaccia bread. I had to try this. I saw this documentary. I'm like, yo, I'm never gonna get to try this. So, okay, let's just dig into this one first. I'm super excited for this. Look how thick this pizza is, and it just looks super cheesy. And that's one of the things that they said in this documentary, is they said that Argentinian people, obviously they were interviewing different people about this, love cheese. Now look at this. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Just, yeah, slap on over. You can see the onions underneath here too. Now check that. So we've got some onions, caramelized onions on a, are you ready for this? I'm so excited. That's good. The first thing that you notice is how much cheese is on here. Look at the thick amount of cheese. That is awesome. Awesome. Caramelized onions are super sweet. Combined with that salty and the caramelized, or should I say the mozzarella. And you can see, if you've ever had focaccia bread, it's a thick bread, Italian bread. I've had a lot of sandwiches with it. You can tell that that's very similar to focaccia bread. So it's a thicker pizza. I'm gonna tell you. Now, I've never been to Buenos Aires. If you're not familiar with Buenos Aires, it's the capital of Argentina. But this is ridiculous. Those sweet caramelized onions. I love caramelized onions. You combine that, maybe buy this crust. Okay. Why are there not more of these? Look, we gotta bring this. We gotta bring more of these. I'm not playing. This is incredible. Oh my god, this is really good. And it's new. I've never had this before. You see how fast I ate that? I'm gonna wipe my hands off. My goodness. That's like flavor overload. Like anything that is traditionally coming with more cheese, extra cheese on my cheese, on some thicky pizza with caramelized onions, and you can see right in the front the seasoning, the spices. I can see like oregano. I'm getting some garlic. Calm down. I know you're excited too, but I'm gonna tell you this. I mean it. If you have the chance to try this kind of pizza, try it. I got nothing. It's so good. That's really good. Just a huge amount of cheese. There you go. One more bite and get the inside shot. See how thick that crust is? But it's not doughy. It's nice and soft though. Airy, fluffy, light. Good crisp on the crust. What did I say, guys? Huh? Like, cool out. Y'all don't need to see that yet. This is why I love culture, I love food, I love different stuff like this. You can hear or see, maybe you can't, but I'm like, just in bliss right now. Watching this documentary, watching this Netflix stuff, they did Argentina, Brazil. If you have Netflix, I would check it out. There's a series called Street Food. They did one in Asia, and I know they did one in Latin America. They went to Argentina, Brazil, a few other places, and I'd never heard of this before. And I was like, man, that looks really good. Super cheesy. And here I am thinking, okay, I gotta go to Argentina to try it. I kind of forget that I live in the melting pot. In my area, there's so many different people from different cultures all over South America, Central America, you name it. And this is just a prime example of fusion culture. When people talk about, you know, other countries and how they kind of come together, and you know, people from other places, immigrants will come and kind of mix their culture with some of the other different parts of your culture. I said culture like 40 times because I'm just like having flavor. Oh, I gotta get another one, man. I'm in happy place right now. Look at the cheese. Just look at it. Thick. So good. But yeah, I know in Peru, they've got a lot of like Japanese influence. There was a lot of people that came there from there. So the stir fry, the lomo saltado, people know about. One of the ingredients in it, very common, is soy sauce. And you can go all over the world and see the same thing, especially here in the States. Obviously, we're a nation of people who came from other places. So, wow. I know I keep doing show and tell. And I hope you like caramelized onions, because I'm about to lift up the lid on this and look in here. So many. But they're soft. You know, they're not crazy. A little bit of bite to them, but they're sweet. Wow, man. I don't even need to do anything else. I can just eat this pizza. That crust, too. I don't want to make a definitive statement, but this type of pizza has to be one of the better types of pizza that I've had. And I've had a lot of pizza in my life. This is just different, and it's so good. You can get it with a bunch of toppings. It was on there, the options, but I wanted to get like the traditional type as best I could. And it said sometimes with olives, but the ones I saw on the show did not have olives. They look like this. You hear that? Focaccia bread by itself is ridiculous, and it's a pizza on focaccia bread. For all intents and purposes. So good. Wow. Top notch. Top notch, man. I know y'all gonna go look for one of these. I'm telling you, this is not cap. Go look. But if you can find someone from Argentina, find something. I'm serious. That is incredible. I know I've said it like 30 times already, but I am so serious. Let's move on to some of the next things. Now we've got here some homemade empanadas. If you're not familiar with empanadas, it is like a large dumpling. I can't really explain it any other way. It's always filled with different things. I got 4 different kinds. Now when I order empanadas, I never know what's on the inside until I actually take a bite of it. So we're just gonna go as we go. It did also come with chimichurri sauce, which was something they put on the side, which is like a cilantro base. Very common in South American dishes. I've had it with like Cuban skirt steak. It's really good. And they also have some fresh house-made salsa as well. But you can tell, like, this was made by them. This is not something that you order and they just got from a frozen thing. I don't know what's in this one yet. Let's check. Okay, this one's the beef. So the ground meat. All right, so check the inside. Look at that. I love empanadas. First bite, it looks like it's got egg. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. seasoned ground beef. Oh. You know if I'm laughing while I'm eating, it's good. Ground beef is perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked. Not really chewy. Melt in your mouth. The crust, or should I say, the actual outside. It's not greasy. You can see just looking at how it looks that it was made by hand and toasted off. So you check that out right there. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's try this chimichurri. Let's try this chimichurri. I hope y'all are enjoying this as much as I am right now. Let me get in here. Alright. Make sure I get plenty. I love chimichurri. Love. Oh, that's really... Nah. Hold on a second. Wow. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Also, in my happiness, I actually incorrectly stated it's not cilantro. It's actually chopped parsley, garlic. As I'm tasting it, I'm getting it. You can get a green and as well as a rojo, a red version, and you get like the olive oil and you get the vinegar, the oregano. It's so, oh, that is really good. That you can tell that is not, they made that, and I love having things where people like house made stuff. Let's see what part 2 we got. The chicken. Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right, look at the chicken on the inside. Again, this is not chicken that you got from a bag or a box or something. That is chicken that you cooked. And it's really good. And you can see the chunks of chicken as if they pulled it off the breast and shredded it. The spices in here. So little is the rojo. I'm not gonna lie. I actually might call them and just tell them to give me like a bucket of both of these sauces. Ridiculous. Again, look at this chicken. Look at them. This is where it's at. I like the verde, green, sorry. And I like the rojo. Both of them. Tastes like red wine vinegar. Let me get a close-up on that. Oh man, this is so good. These empanadas, by the way, were about $2 a piece. I've seen these same size ones at food truck festivals at different restaurants for like $6. These were 2. Wow. All right, let's see what we got in door number 3. Ham and cheese. Look at this. Look at that ham and cheese in there. No. No. Look in there. Like, you want a freaking Hot Pocket after getting one of these? Are you serious? Wow. Oh, salty ham. Mozzarella. If you live in my area, if you live in my area, come through. If you don't like it, I don't know. I don't know if they like it. This, look at that cheese, man. Just loaded. And these chimichurris are just out of bounds, both of them. Out of bounds. I've eaten at this place before. It was a long time ago. I don't know what the heck I was thinking to never get any of this. Like, this is a pizza place. They do chicken parm. They do, you know, meatball subs and regular pizzas. But this, I've never actually looked and gotten. Now, I've had the sandwiches. They're very good. But this puts them in a different platform than most pizza places, which I really love. You don't get this at pizza places anywhere that I order from. The most I've seen some pizza places do like a few different things like beef patties, maybe empanadas, but I'm be honest with you. If you rebranded this place and called it a Latin pizza place, like, it would probably even have something even more crazy to it. This is really good. I don't know what's in here. Oh yeah, this is Do y'all know? What is it? What is it? Y'all know what it is. No way. Tell me it doesn't look like spinach and artichoke dip. Now, it's thicker, but it does have the same taste. The cheese is much thicker than you would get in a dip. It's not a dip, but the taste is right on par. This food is getting housed. Like, y'all think I'm out of chimichurri? Must not know. Y'all must not know. Come here. All of them. Come see. I'm trying to get all. Yeah, that's the bite. All right, check this bite. Check that bite right there. Fam. Fam. This is, I'm not even done yet. This could taste like, and this is a W. W. And no, I did not get paid to say this, but if I were like a person interested in trying different kinds of pizza, try the Slice app. It has some different stuff on there. Now, Slice, call me. Hold on, let me pour this. Diet Coke. I know I can't really see it. It's because when you pour this too fast in here, because it's so cold, and it'll, see that? Because I was trying to go fast. We're gonna go next to something that is very popular in New Jersey. I haven't covered this for some unseen reason. I've had it a billion times, but never from here. What you have here is an Italian hot dog. The difference between Italian hot dog, obviously, and other hot dogs is it's served on a hard roll, usually with potatoes, peppers, and onions. I love them. This looks good. So, all right, check this out. Now, the thing I noticed this place is they chop the hot dogs, which is kind of different. I've never seen it this way, but you can see there's little like pieces instead. They chopped it after they put it on the griddle. But come in here. Italian glizzy. All right, let's try this. I'm getting the potato, getting the peppers, red sauce. Alright. What I'm noticing, I'm gonna try to open this. Yeah, see? There's a potato. The potatoes are relatively small. But what I like that they did is that they mixed it up. A lot of times I've seen this. You get the hot dog, the potatoes, and then the peppers. But with this, you seem to get an equal amount in each bite because it's like mixed up together. because of the way they cut these hot dogs, it's kind of giving me like that salchipapa vibe. I did salchipapa on this page before. What it is you know, like cut up, sometimes hot dogs, sometimes different kinds of sausage, on top of like French fries with different sauces. But I'm getting that same kind of vibe with this. I'm actually gonna try this piece. I just want to see what kind of hot dog this is. It does remind me of salchipapa, like for real. Really good. Good bread too. Good Italian bread. Holds up to all the toppings and fillings that you get. One of the things that we have here in this area is very good bread for sandwiches. I've been in a lot of different places all over the country, and of course I do have a little bit of a bias. I'll be the first to admit that, but our bread just makes a great sandwich. And the pizza, for some reason. A lot of people say that in this area it's because of the water. And a lot of pizza places from New York or New Jersey transplants, there was actually a sandwich place, excuse me, on campus where I was in Iowa. And I spoke to the owner, this was like, you know, a while ago, I'm an old man. And he told me that a lot of places actually get the water sent to these places. Like they get it shipped, like you get tap water shipped. That's not a joke. I forgot which pizza place it is in LA, but I saw it on the Food Network where they actually talked about it too, that they get the water shipped. So I don't know if that's like a real thing, but personally, the bread, the dough, it's different around here, for better or worse. It has a different taste to it. A different consistency. What word is consistency? Consistency. I'm sorry for talking with a mouthful, but I cannot stop eating this. It's so good. I have to finish this. Obviously, Saturdays, if you're seeing this, by the way, happy Easter. You'll be seeing this on Easter. Are usually for eating challenges, but since tomorrow's Easter, and I normally like don't eat, I didn't want to do an eating challenge, but I still wanted to do something special for you guys. So you can still have it, but I didn't want to have an eating challenge where I did this ridiculous amount of calories and I wasn't able to enjoy time with my family tomorrow. So that's why we're doing this, but I'm so happy I did. Like, I know you've seen the excitement on my face this entire time. It's just incredible. I gotta show you this. This was another W. This is definitely another Latin influenced sandwich. This is called the Lomito steak sandwich. Now, if you're familiar with lomo saltado, Lomito would probably just mean like the little. So it's thinly sliced steak with their special sauce. It normally comes with lettuce and onions. I don't eat it, I know. I do like caramelized onions, but I don't like them raw. That's just like a texture thing for me. But it also comes with a fried egg on the top, as well as their sauce. So I wanted to try this because I've actually never had this before either. But look, peep that. So we've got steak. Can you see the steak? You can't really get. I know this one has more of a steak. All right, check it. All right, there we go. So you see the steak, the fried egg, the cheese, the sauce. I just thought this would be a good dope thing to try. Yeah. 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 Now I have had, there's another steakhouse, it's not open right now because of this whole thing, but they did like a skirt steak with fried egg and french fries was one of the things they served with a chimichurri. So you can see it's the same idea, but it's on a sandwich. Good steak, tender steak. Very thinly sliced. It looks like, and there is multiple like stacks of it. So that's where the Lomito came from. It makes sense. I'm getting that egg. Wow. I gotta try this. Something tells me. That if you get some chimichurri on that. Out of bounds. Good, tender steak. Good bread as always. What the special sauce tastes like is a ketchup mayo combo. And get a little bit of that cheese. And of course, we talked about the fried egg thing. I prefer my fried egg to be running, but it still works with this. If they'd have made it running, I probably honestly would have had a foodgasm on camera. When you add that chimichurri to that steak, steak and chimichurri are like twins, or brother and sister. They're family. They go. Peanut butter and jelly. Anytime I go to a Cuban restaurant, South America, and I get a skirt steak, always have that nice chimichurri on it. I can't get over like how this is a pizzeria. I don't know how many people have been here if you live in this area. Maybe you might have gotten like the chicken parm, which I've gotten from there a while ago, and it was very good. But this just is different, and in a good way. And I don't see this anywhere else. It's really good. From the pizza, Italian hot dog, the Lomito, the empanadas. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. And if you drive past it, you might miss it. It's very small. It's next to a Burger King. Next time, stop in. We got one more thing to try. Dessert time. I'm told it is basically like a dulce de leche cookie sandwich. If you don't know what dulce de leche is, I've gone over it a few times. It's similar to caramel. It's just made with milk, not sugar, as opposed to caramel. The taste is a little bit more milder, but it's really good. And you can see it's got coconut going on in here. I'm gonna try to break this bad boy open for you. Oh, that's super soft. Oh, yeah. Look. Look at this. Like, you getting this from a pizzeria anywhere? It's super soft. Like, you can see that I'm holding it and it's starting to break apart in my hand. I can't wait to try this. Holy, Y'all gonna laugh when I say this. Now, I probably shouldn't have eaten that fast, because it is getting stuck in my teeth. Let me tell you this. I don't know if this is a boomer thing. Millennials, talk to me. Do you remember the candy? It was on a stick. It was called Sugar Daddies. I don't even know if they make them anymore. Sugar Daddies were like this very sweet, sticky, delicious. This tastes like a Sugar Daddy cookie sandwich. And no, not the Sugar Daddy that's gonna send you on a trip to the Bahamas if you go on a date. No, no. Look inside here. Fantastic. Fantastic. Again, cookies like $1.50. Very sweet. Nice touch with the coconut.
The cookie itself, I said it before, it's super, super soft. Like it's falling apart in my hands. But not hard at all. But not like cakey. Definitely a cookie, just really soft. That's super. No, one more. Okay, now I'm unfamiliar with this one as well. This was called a caramel pie. It looks nothing like a pie. I just saw it on the menu, and I said, okay, let's have at it. But it's like a little heart, or I'm not going there. You can use your own mind. No, nope, bro. Peep this. And I can see it's like flaky, like flaky. I want to curse. I desperately want to curse. Now, it tastes like dulce de leche, which is fine. This right here, you can get like a close-up. See how it breaks apart? It reminds me of phyllo dough, which reminds me of baklava, which is a Mediterranean dish made with phyllo dough that's very sweet. More honey than anything. This is like dulce de leche phyllo dough. Dulce de leche baklava. I think I'm gonna have a foodgasm. I feel it in my bones. Incredible. I'll give you like 90 of these. Very sweet though. Again, with the coconut, flaky, tons of that dulce de leche in there. I don't know who made this, but whoever it is, I need you to call me. We can hang out. I'll take you to Dairy Queen. That's really good. That's so good. Let me tell you this. This was a whim. Last minute, someone told me. Here I am. Got dulce de leche stuck in my teeth. This is a W place. If you're in the area, I highly suggest you try the things I tried. Try some of that different kind of stuff. Really, really good. The pizza. Man, I'm telling you. 4.9. Like, yeah. I'm gonna take off the 0.01 of a star because I wanted runny yolk. That's it. I have no complaints. I mean, everything I had was really... Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just... The flavor jets are just really, really good. The chimichurri, house-made, you can tell rojo, or the verde, green or the red. The empanadas, handmade, different fillings, all plus really good. The pizza, just... The focaccia bread, the caramelized onions, super cheesy, super melty. The Italian hot dog, it kind of reminded me of salchipapa, but on a sandwich through sabe. Oh my goodness. And I told you I was going to food guys, I was playing. And this, Lomito, papi. Oh, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Yes, I do speak Spanish, but I'm not going to go there. Yes, super tender skirt steak. The lomo, sliced real thin with the egg. I wish it was runny, but that's about it. Adding that chimichurri to it just took it like next level. Te amo mucho. I can't, like, yeah, plus order. This was super good. If you're in the area, if you find a place that does something like this, try it out. Let me know what you think. This was just a W in my hands. Anyway, it is going to be your boy King Stretch. I hope you are enjoying your Easter. When you're watching this, I will also be enjoying my Easter. I'm not sure if I'll be recording anything or not. Family stuff with me is always subject to change because, you know, like, I'm old and I have to, like, go over there and I don't know what they be doing, so I gotta talk to them. But anyway, it's been your boy King Stretch. We'll be back ASAP. More content. Man, this was a W. I love y'all. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.